Charlie Brown, a living, breathing, squawking, bald man, and Jimmy Ray.
And I do have to apologize. We did drop out there for just a second. We are back on. You know, that's a really nice way that you talk about Jimmy Ray, actually. I can think of a lot harsher words to say about him. I'm not going to repeat them here.
Well, you've known him a whole lot longer than I have.
Unfortunately.
I mean, the first time I met him, that was enough for me. But personal feelings aside, it should be a fantastic contest between some of the great young talents of the Central Coast here in California.
Well, Tsunami himself, he's actually a 15-year veteran. He started at age 15. So even though he's only 30 years old, he's still got a few years left. But he's got 15 years inside this ring. RJ, like I said, he's up for Southern California Rookie of the Year. SoCalUncensored.com. You can vote for RJ Cruz. I strongly suggest all of you go out and do just that.
And Joseph, yes, I definitely meant what I said by young, because yes, I would definitely throw the youth advantage into RJ Cruz. And the only reason why I would say youth in the presence of Tsunami is because of his childish attitude.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Now bringing it to RJ's arm like a wet towel here. Tsunami in full control here. And I will give him credit. He is actually playing a good game here in the sense of grounding the much faster and agile RJ Cruz.
Well, you know, the 240-pound Tsunami used to tip the scales at over 300 pounds. So, I mean, even though he's considerably larger than RJ Cruz, and no offense, but that's not difficult to do, Tsunami actually used to be considerably larger. He lost a lot of weight. He's gotten in a hell of a lot better shape. His physical conditioning, agility, speed, all of that has improved. And frankly, he hasn't really lost any of his power. So that's what's scary about it. He still hits like a 300-pounder at only 240 pounds.
He knows how to throw his weight around in the proper way possible. And losing that type of poundage can definitely it can stretch out your career.
Absolutely.
But it means less pain, less agony on your knees, less strenuous in your back and whatnot. And I'm sure he saw that coming.
And again, he's only 30 years old. He's still got probably a good decade left in this sport, and he's been around for 15 years. Nice exclusive style takedown right there from RJ Cruz. RJ Cruz, actually a graduate of the Vendetta Pro Wrestling College before being talked into joining Central Pro Wrestling by a certain group of people. And look at this, live to the outside!
Twisting punch to the outside by RJ Cruz. And assuming that Tsunami doesn't keep getting hit with shots like that, maybe he'll have that extra 10 years in his career. Unless one of the fans decides to beat him in the parking lot, but he might have about 5 of his old friends outside as well.
I don't know that he has 5 friends left.
That's a point. RJ Cruz, definitely the favorite here. The fans here in Santa Maria chanting for RJ Cruz.
Well, they made sure to point out he is the SimCal kid. That doesn't necessarily mean SimCal Pro Wrestling is he.
Well, he proudly represents the 805.
Lloyd's X clothesline.
Drop kick to the temple. What were you saying?
Only a count of 1 right there, says Sparky Ballard. I was saying that he made sure to point out that when he calls himself the SimCal kid, he doesn't want you to think, oh my goodness.
It is true. He did put aside that I believe it was just a couple months ago, Jimmy Ray actually came out alongside RJ Cruz, and RJ told him, I don't need you at ringside anymore. I can do this on my own. And so far, he's living up to that.
But Jimmy Ray couldn't accept it. As you can see him chuckling there on the outside. Again, I don't know that Jimmy Ray has 5 friends remaining, so for RJ to just dump him, I mean, I guess I can see where that, you lost 1/5 of your friends in just one foul swoop. I guess that'd be pretty bad. Speaking of pretty bad.
Oh, I'm sure Jimmy has a couple of friends. There are roaches in his apartment. the hell did he do that for?
Tsunami's saying he's not done. He wants to dish out more punishment. But as we've seen in the past, that could be a mistake.
Yes, it can. I mean, history has shown that if you don't try to go for that 3 count, anytime that's possible, that's back suplex, then it might come back and bite you in the ass. But we'll see. It's nonchalant cover. 1, 2.
Yeah, he's not trying to cover. He's not trying to cover. He wants to humiliate him. He even said right there, you want to fight, we're going to fight.
Well, Tsunami getting in the face of the referee.
I can tell you about this, RJ Cruz, member of the United States Army, and he is a guy who knows how to fight.
Crowd went at that. Tsunami goes for the well again. Nice lung blower. And Tsunami rolls to the outside. There's the veteran instinct.
Absolutely, very smart on the part of Tsunami. Rolls to the outside. Got a 10 count there, as opposed to taking a 3 count inside the ring.
I sure hope that shiny dome isn't reflecting too much light onto our camera, fans. I apologize.
Absolutely.
RJ Cruz looks like he made his way to the outside, trying to bring Tsunami back into the ring.
Guess that cheesy fedora he wears is good for something after all.
All right, man. Whoa. I sure hope we don't get sued for that.
No translation needed on that.
RJ now up in the middle rope. He's got something big planned for Tsunami. What's he got? Oh! Tsunami catches him with a spine buster. That's it.
Here is our winner, Tsunami.
I guess to your point, saying you hope we don't get sued for that. I think Tsunami just pointed that out. You can't sue him.
And fans, give it up for the Single Kid, RJ Cruz. I don't have my glasses on right now, but is that my name on a sign? Well, this is pro wrestling, so any given Friday or Saturday, an unknown like me might actually have a sign. But back to business. I'm surprised that any representative of Singapore Pro Wrestling would even show their face around these parts. And ignore those blue flyers that are all over the floor. You can take those to your home later on for backup of toilet paper if need be.
Might be a bit harsh. The war is kind of over, so just saying.
I got some news for you. I think it's about time for a title bout. Wouldn't you agree? right, some of you heard me. The rest of you are either staring at your phone. The rest of you are probably haven't drinking enough yet. Are you ready for a title match?
Some of these fans might have drunk too much
The following
before they got here.
Tri-Force matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA International Tri-Force Championship. Your official for this contest, referee DC Brown.
International Tri-Force title on the line. The Tri-Force title, the only three-way title in the 68-year history of the National Wrestling Alliance. One of the only three-way titles in the world. I'm not gonna say it's the only one. You're not gonna find too many more. Only right here, Vendetta Pro Wrestling.
Introducing challenger number one, accompanied to the ring by Lady Lynn, weighing this evening at 191 pounds, from Pismo Beach, California,
Kaden Anthony, looking to make history here tonight, going for the Triple Crown. He is the former Vendetta Pro Wrestling, All Pro Wrestling, NWA, Western States, whatever the hell you want to call it, Tag Team Champion, along with Tsunami. He is also the former Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and tonight he looks to take the Tri-Force title to complete the Triple Crown. Triple Crown has only been completed by two other men, Tsunami and Rick Luxury. Tsunami, of course, the former Grand Slam champion, held the old Underground title before that title was retired.
Introducing challenger number two, weighing in at 175 pounds, from Leon, Nicaragua. He was the 2014 Wrestler of the Year, former NWA International Tri-Force Champion. He is the deliverer of one-liners, the sultan of sarcasm, the pure instincts, the destroyer of man, the breaker of champions, and more importantly, Richie Slade's best friend. This is Radisson.
Wait, he's Richie Slade's best friend? I thought that was Billy Blade. I mean, I knew they were friends, but... Fans here excited. Radisson perhaps a little inebriated. No offense, but get the hell out of my shot, bro.
From Bakersfield, California, weighing tonight at 205 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending NWA International Tri-Force Champion, the Game Changer, Greg Hernandez.
Interesting little thing just happened right there. There's a long history between Kaden Anthony and Greg Hernandez. Caden Anthony, of course, formerly one half of Suke. Greg Hernandez, formerly one half of Dos Perfectos. And these guys battled for a long time over what was then the Vendetta Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Greg Hernandez, one half of the first ever tag team champions here in Vendetta Pro Wrestling, and he's the current international Triforce champion. Yes, him and Caden Anthony have quite a bit of history. Vintage Dragon has a little bit of history with that Triforce title too. He's held that title himself. Made himself the 2014 Vendetta Pro Wrestler of the Year with that title. I think his sign says to put her through a table. I mean, this is not a tables match, but bell is rung and this one is underway. One fall. 30-minute time limit for the International Triforce title. And I'm going to give this guy about 30 minutes to get the hell out of my shot before I'm going to throw him out personally.
All right. Now we got that out of the way.
Literally.
All right. That's your...
What the hell?
Well, I guess we'll call that a Mr. Salty.
Side headlock, top wrist lock.
Oh, we got all three of these men tied up like a damn pretzel.
Well, Caden Anthony still has his lock, well, mostly on.
Well, he does have a front face lock. He does have that.
Vintage is in the ropes. He needs to break that hold.
DC Brown definitely has a high order for this one, the poor bastard.
Yeah, absolutely. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Triforce match, not a triple threat match. Now what's the difference? Well, WWE will tell you in a triple threat match, there's no countouts, there's no disqualifications. Those things exist in a Triforce match.
Yes, they do.
Very rarely are they actually enforced.
You gotta have some form of order in these types of matches. We get real wild.
But when you get into those ropes, yes, you do have to break the hold. Look at this.
Oh boy. Two.
Almost got a three, and it's Schoolboy right behind him.
Two. And enough.
Inside cradle. Sunset flip.
And 1, 2, and Vintage rolls into. Wow, look at that.
Who wins in that case? I guess you'd have maybe Greg Hernandez eliminated. This is not an elimination Triforce match, which we have had in the past.
Well, I mean, this is one of the most difficult and dangerous matches that, well, without any type of weapons that a person can be involved in the sense that Greg Hernandez does not have to be involved in the decision in order to lose his title. That's the hard part about this type of match.
You're absolutely correct. You only have a 33.3% chance of retaining your title, mathematically speaking.
Down that 360 out of the ring.
Anybody that has a long title reign with this Triforce championship, they prove their mettle as a champion. Look at this.
He picks up button, and that's true. The California flag shooting Mike Rain had a tremendous reign with that title throughout the majority of 2016.
Absolutely, and same can be said for Vintage Dragon in 2014. He was the 2014 Vendetta Pro Wrestler of the Year because of his reign as Triforce champion. So he knows all too well about these matches and what can happen. Case in point.
Oh my goodness! Looks like Greg Hernandez just, looks like he dropped his knee, maybe his foot right across the face of Vintage Dragon. Now Caden Anthony with a double axe handle. This fight is spilled to the outside, and I don't know what the ref is going to try to do in this. Maybe he can count all three of them when Greg will retain.
Well,
I'm just guessing.
Well, and because that case in point right there, of course, we give the referees a lot of discretion in these championship matches, but because of the common practice will tell you there's no countouts. you may forget that the countout is even a possible thing that could happen in one of these matches. If you have two men on the outside, obviously with one man on the outside, you have two men in the ring. You kind of get where I'm going with that.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like playing a game of Ninja Gaiden. Some people just fall into the pits and almost forget that they have a life bar.
Jump it!
Sorry, Vince, game reference.
I got the reference. I'm an old school gamer.
And a punt kick to the face of Greg Hernandez, punched to the midsection by Dragon.
I played the classic NES when it was the new NES, so yeah, I know what you're saying.
Clubbing shots right on the shoulder blades by Vintage Dragon. Oh, that is steam! Whoa! Sunset flip and trying to powerbomb to the outside. Hayden hammering away at the forehead of Vintage Dragon and kicks him off.
Kid Anthony dodging that bullet, but now on that ring apron.
And now Hayden tries to go for that. Whoa!
Speaking of on that ring apron, face first.
That's the hardest part of the ring there, Joe. Holy crap. Now that's clothesline is Dragon. And oh, look at that! Put a Corona on the outside.
Referee DC Brown not even bothering to count.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I guess in this situation I understand, but
well, the fans would probably blow up into a riot if they had a disqualification or a count finish to this match. They want to see a definitive winner. And now Dragon. Leg drop across the chest.
Shades of Undertaker for that. I think you got quite the elevation. It's pretty hard to get that elevation though.
Oh, wait. Well, it can definitely get dangerous when you're over a certain amount of pounds, and Vintage Dragon is not that heavy. And now Dragon looking for a powerbomb here. And now Greg Hernandez with a waist lock. Back elbows to the face. Vintage Dragon. Super kick to the midsection.
Here,
Well, the fans are back body drop.
I actually have a security certification, which means I will throw you out myself.
As I mentioned earlier, fans, the fans might try to explode into a riot if they don't see a 4-minute finish, and I think we almost saw that to our right here, Joseph.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just the alcohol that made it to where he couldn't stand up.
Yeah, so I think he may have had like 5 too many before he even showed up here.
Show isn't even
Got
that
cover. 1, 2.
The show's not that crazy. I mean, you don't have to drink in order to enjoy it. You can be sober and enjoy this tremendous act.
Hey, don't cost the bartenders no money now. That being said, big spine buster right there by Greg Hernandez.
Wow, this is a great match, Joseph.
Vintage Dragon saving the title for himself. Saving the title shot, I guess I should say. Greg Hernandez is the champion.
I don't know if you saw it, Joseph. It looks like Vintage Dragon looks like he was favoring the right knee there.
Yeah, he actually has a history of both knee and back problems. A lot of that stemming from these Triforce matches because it actually comes at you so fast, so quick, and from so many different angles. Oh my, like that right there!
Belly, well, I don't even know if you can call that a belly to belly, but just use Dragon's momentum and flipped him into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, overhead suplex.
Now, I guess you can call it the Caden Express. Now, how about on all cylinders? Slice in the corner on both opponents. Back kick to the midsection. And not even sure. I guess you can call that a snapmare driver. I'm not sure what to call that one.
Right now from behind.
I know the name of that one. Whoa!
Oh my goodness, I thought that was going to be free. I was just about to call new International Triforce Champion.
It very well could happen.
Aiden Anthony kicking out of that somehow. Float over into a cutter, no.
And it's super kicks cut. And he catches the cutter! Greg Hernandez is in a pleasing spot now. Will he retain the title? 1, 2, no!
Oh, that third man.
That will mess up any submission or pin attempt to this match. If that third man can mean so much of a difference. What's Gregor doing now? Unceremoniously, just kind of flipping around into the turnbuckles.
Trying to maybe get some distance between the two. Going up to the top now. I think I know what he's got in mind.
We got a low roof here, but we'll see how much down he can get.
Nobody home, no water in the pool.
time. This is the frog splash.
Yeah, 5-star frog splash is like maybe more like a 3-star.
I'll give him a little credit, maybe 3.5. Vintage. He's up in the pleasure spot now. This is the Swanton Bomb.
Series of high-risk maneuvers, and everybody's missing it. So,
Well, the label definitely lives up to its name. I mean, it's high risk, high reward. If you hit it, you can very well end the match. If you don't, you can very well lose something you put. I don't know if our camera is catching that bright pink sign that's in the far corner. Can you read that, Joseph? Lady, oh my.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
It's directed towards Lady B. We'll say that.
well, if you have a magnifying glass, fans, you can see that. But you definitely saw that clothesline. Greg Hernandez wipes out of the ring. Punches to the dome. Whoa! Oh, wow! Both of these men trading blows. Right hands, right hands, right hands. Drayton gets the win on that one.
Neither one of these guys afraid to throw the nice drop kick. Can't have to throw their feet as well.
Looking at those light boots, I don't know if they had any extra impact to that. We have here. Oh, wow! 805. Or Tiger Fan Kick, or whatever you want to call it. And now he's got him in a...
Wait, what the hell?
What's he doing out here?
Oh, come on.
Well, actually, that's a good question.
Oh, I know what he's doing out here, but
But he has no business out here. I mean, I know that he and the kid and Anthony definitely have a lot of bad blood here, but this is not the time nor the place. He just picked up the NWA Triforce Championship. And then right hand to the face. Greg Hernandez into the ring. And a cutter right hand to Anthony. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. He got it.
still champion.
Here's our winner, and still NWA International Triforce Champion, the Game Changer, Greg Hernandez.
Tsunami, don't you dare. Interesting that Tsunami actually helped Greg Hernandez to retain the title. They battled for years for the tag team titles as members of Suke and Dos Perfectos, but I don't think he was necessarily trying to help Greg Hernandez as much as he successfully making sure Caden Anthony doesn't join him in the ranks of the Triple Crown champions.
Well, there's going to be some hell to pay for this one, Justin.
I hope so. And ladies and gentlemen, that is just one of 3 championship matches here tonight at Reflexion. Show respect there between Vintage Dragon and Caden Anthony. And you can't help but feel just a little bit cheated as a fan.
That side's pretty, well, not that side, but that side is pretty tongue-in-cheek if you ask me. I'm all